Hi guys, Wick Gamer here, Lantern Year 7 of the Nothome settlement, and whew, here we go. We're facing a level 1 Phoenix. This is one showdown that I have never tried. I don't know anything about it basically. I know that there's some kind of aging mechanic to it that can greatly increase XP, so I'm a little worried about that, but most of my people have really low XP. I mean, maybe that's a bad thing. I'm not exactly sure. I've also never been a part of the hunt of a level 1 Phoenix or a level anything Phoenix for this matter, so we are going to do it though. We're going to try it and probably get completely annihilated, but it'll be a good time and it'll be fun to watch. With that in mind, I'm obviously not sending out the best people. I'm sending out some people that are decent, but if I can stand to lose. Hopefully I don't lose everybody. Hopefully I come out victorious and everything is good. But if not, you know, I could probably part with these guys. So with that, let me introduce who I'm bringing out, and then we'll start the hunt phase and go from there. All right, first we're sending out 15. She's pretty good. +1 accuracy, +1 strength, +1 evasion. She does have that hoarder disorder, so we're gonna lose a resource. So if we lose her, it would be bad, but not horrible. We're sending her out with the counterweighted axe and the rawhide armor set and that leather shield. So she should have 3 armor at every hit location. 19 is next. She is a noob with that +1 strength, +1 evasion. We're sending her out with a complete rawhide armor set and the bone blade and also the bone darts just in case. I have no clue about the Phoenix, so we'll just see if that's good or not. I didn't want to send it out with the butcher cleaver because that is irreplaceable, so if we do a TPK on this one, I don't want to lose it. So we're sending out 10. He is another almost noob. He's been out on 1 hunt. +2 strength, +1 evasion. Pretty decent. We're sending him out with the complete rawhide armor set and another round leather shield. We're also sending him with that monster grease, so he's going to have +2 evasion, which will be nice, and the king spear, so we can get that reach in. Lastly, we're sending out 5. Dingle Fool, he has 16 insanity, so I'm kind of hoping that his insanity goes way down so we can send him out to a level 2 Screaming Antelope after this, but we'll see if he survives it. But he's got that bow proficiency, and I'm hoping to gain more bow proficiency with him and maybe keep him alive. We're going to send him out with the piecemeal armor set, leather bracers, skirt, and chest piece, and white lion helm, cat eye circlet, and the clawhead arrow, catgut bow, and also the bone axe just in case we need it. Yeah, so we should be in pretty good shape, but I have no clue about what the Phoenix holds in store for us, so we'll have to just find out. All right, hunt phase. Our Phoenix is here. We've got 2 random hunt events here, and then let's mix up our Phoenix hunt events. They go there. All right, we're going to send 15 is going to be our first event revealer, random hunt event. So let's roll the dice and see. That's a 7, 0, 7. Okay. Hungry ground. Oh, that sounds foreboding. The ground suddenly splits and a gaping stone mouth attempts to devour the event revealer whole. The event revealer rolls 1d10. If another survivor has a whip, nope, so let's see what goes on here. 5. 2 through 5. You scramble, but your leg is caught in the terrible moss. Suffer 2 event damage to the legs. Ouch. Okay. And they, I forgot to write down his armor, so he gets 3 to every hit location. 3, and then 2 to the legs. That means it goes down to 1. Ouch, that stinks. Okay. Not a good start. unfortunately. And then there's nothing else really on that one, so bummer. Okay, let's do the next one. Oh, this is going to be 19 is the event revealer for this. Wind Tunnel. Gusting winds threaten to push the survivors back. The survivors lock arms, struggling to move forward. Roll 1d10 and add all survivors' base strength attributes to the result. Okay. Oh no, that's not good. 2. Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If the result is 10 plus, move forward on the hunt board as normal. Otherwise, move the survivors 2 spaces back. 1, 2. Oh, that's bad. Bummer. Okay. Well, that's not the best card. All right, so we have to start all over again. So these are going to be 2 random hunt events. So 10 is now the event revealer. Let's roll. 76. Of course, I closed my book. That's silly. There we go. Okay, 76. Oh, we've done this one before. Dream the Wave. The survivors have vivid, fevered visions of what lies ahead. All at once, they are startled awake and frantically compare the horrors they saw. All right, this one's pretty decent if I remember right. So we roll 6, 8, 6, 9. Okay, so let's see, that's going to be 15 and 10. Let's see here. If any survivor is a savior, let's see here. If any survivors roll are the same, those survivors discover they had the exact same dream. They gain +1 insanity. Okay, so 15 gets +1 insanity, and 10 gets +1 insanity. So it goes to 3. Okay. All right, that's it for that one. So then 5 is the next event revealer, another random hunt event. 58. 58. Scent on the wind. A strong wind blows. I sense a wind theme for this one. A strong wind blows, bringing with it the sense of distant places and things. The event revealer rolls 1d10. 10. Okay, 6 plus. The survivors smell their quarry's foul odor and surge forward. The survivors may skip the next hunt space. If this movement starts the showdown, the survivors ambush the monster. Great. We're not going to ambush, but we are going to skip this random hunt event, and that's a good thing because we had to repeat a bunch. So 15 is now the event revealer for this last one. Hopefully we don't get pushed back. Bird-brained. The phoenix fussily gathers materials for its temporary nest. Roll 1d10. Okay, let's do that. 6. If the result is even, move the phoenix 2 spaces forward on the hunt board. Okay. If the result is odd, move the phoenix 2 spaces backwards. So it's even. So we're going to go forward. If the phoenix lands on or passes over the survivor's current hunt space, start the showdown. Immediately, the phoenix ambushes the survivors. Great way to start out a showdown that I know nothing about, is letting the monster get 2 whole turns. Okay, so the monster, the showdown, you start out with a nightmare tree and 2 random train. So let's draw those real quick. Oh my gosh. All right, dead monster, good. Orbane, great, okay. I don't know if we're going to have time to gather these resources. We're going to just have to see. But with that, let's set up the showdown and find out what happens with this phoenix. Super excited. All right, here we are, the Showdown. Let me go over the cards real quick, then I will show you the Showdown board, and then we'll get started. Some of these cards seem pretty crazy. Like I said, like I've seen a playthrough, Hit Points Gaming. I've seen a playthrough of the Phoenix, but I was only half paying attention, so I just vaguely remember a couple of things, and that's it. So I really am going into this super blind. So we're just gonna go with it and find out what happens. But first off, AI deck. We get 8 basic, 3 advanced, and 1 legendary. That is a little terrifying. I didn't look at any of the cards. I just grabbed a legendary, shuffled the legendaries and put them in there. So we'll see. That legendary card for level 1 monster is a little terrifying. Pretty thick hit location deck, so that's hopefully a good thing. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. All right, so first off, it has kind of 4 special cards. First off, let's go through Materialize. Materialize. Remove the monster from the Showdown board and place it adjacent to the target. It must be placed so its base covers as many other survivors as possible. They suffer collision as normal. So basically it flies up, lands next to a survivor and smashes all the other survivors around them. So we're gonna have to make sure that we're, I guess, split up a little bit maybe. I'm not sure. So that's that. Zeal. At the end of each monster's turn, perform basic action. So it kind of gets 2 attacks. So it's gonna actually get 4 the first round because we're getting ambushed. So I guess the Phoenix, we're hunting it down and suddenly it just flies overhead and lands in front of us, surprising us, catching us off guard. Maybe we've camped out for the night and suddenly it's just there. So terrifying. Last one is Spiral Age. Spiral Age. Remove all age tokens and gain 4 Hunt XP for each token. If you gain more Hunt XP than available Hunt XP boxes, you cease to exist. So this is the part where if you have too much Hunt XP, you can basically just die, disappear into nothingness. Whenever you cease to exist, if your settlement innovated family, all survivors with your surname lose 2 weapon proficiency skills. So it's not just like you disappear into nothingness. You never existed. So I've heard a little bit of lore on the Phoenix, and it has to do with time travel and stuff like that. It's pretty fascinating. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy showdown, I think. So all survivors have this status card called Dreaded Decade. Roll 1d, so you can spend an activation and roll 1d10. If the result is equal to or less than your insanity, remove all age token. Otherwise, suffer Spiral Age. So evidently we get some kind of age tokens, and we can spend an activation to kind of keep those down so that if we do Spiral Age, we don't gain very much XP, I guess. It sounds like you need a lot of insanity. So we kind of didn't send our people out. 5 is good because they have 16 insanity, 10 has 3, 19 has 1, and 15 has 1. So we might not be able to do that very often unless we suddenly gain a lot of insanity for some reason. So, and then yeah, like I said, the level 1 Phoenix has 8 movement and 10 toughness, and it's got all the special cards. Basic action, looks like it's called Razor Wind, so it blasts out in front of it. So I placed my survivors a little bit differently, knowing that, and looks like we're gaining an age token each basic action, and then we do a speed 2, 2+, 2 damage, and then after that we do Razor Wind. So we're probably going to be using a lot of dashes, I'm guessing, to get out of the way. and then disdain is their instinct, place the Phoenix at the center of the nightmare tree and emits a hissing moan. All non-death survivors suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level from spiral age in the Phoenix turn. So that's bad. So we get less insanity, so we can't do that activation to get rid of the age tokens, and then we spiral age on top of that. So it's going to be interesting. It sounds like this is more of a tactical combat than any of the others. So we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, with that, let's go to the Showdown board. I've again changed the camera angles around and everything around. I might change it all back the next time. I kind of just like messing around with stuff until I get it just right, where I really like it. So we'll see what happens. But the Phoenix starts in the middle of the board. You can't really start in the middle of the board because it doesn't really work. So I put it off center just a little bit. I think that's the right place because 6 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is at the edge of the board. So I think that's fine. But we put the nightmare tree in the middle, and then the Phoenix on top of the nightmare tree, so it lands on top of this tree and it's just perched there. And I'm going to look at this other camera that has nothing to do with my face for a while, but I'm sorry. So anyways, there's that. And then we've got the dead monster next to the monster. So that's good. And then the ore vein is here. And then you set your survivors 6 spaces away from the Phoenix. So I set them off of this line and this line. And because I seem to remember, because I know the basic action is that Razor Wind. And then I seem to remember some kind of AI card that like it flaps its wings and everything, and like the wing radius gets hit, but I can't remember what that radius is. So I'm just kind of trying to keep out of the direct angles of the Phoenix right away. And I guess, you know what, let's do this. Let's turn it around so we kind of see a good glimpse with this camera. But with that, we get ambushed. So let's get started. So the Phoenix is going to draw an AI card, do a basic action, draw another AI card, and do another basic action. So and we can't do anything about it. The difference between us: it's an advanced card, which that's a great way to start out. The survivor with the least age tokens. Okay, it doesn't say random survivor, so that says to me that we can kind of pick. Let's see, we want it'll materialize adjacent to the target. Target gains 1 age token. The target cannot block. Attack the target. Speed 2 hits on 2 plus 10 damage. Headhunter. Attacks always hit the head location. Target suffers -2 to severe injury rolls. So we do not want to get hit with this. So what is our highest evasion character? So we got 3, 2, 3, 1. So not 5. So we either want to do 10, who has the rawhide armor and the round leather shield and the monster grease, or 15, who's kind of in the same spot with counterweighted axe instead. Let's do, so we gotta get an age token. Let's do 10 because they have 3 insanity. So 10 is our spear, so it's this one. So it's gonna materialize adjacent to the survivor and cover as many survivors as possible. So I don't think, we can't really cover as many as possible. So I think I'm gonna put him right here. Okay. Materialize adjacent to the target. The target gains 1 age token. So let's just put red token on here. Okay. So each one of these age tokens equals 4 XP. Whew. That's crazy. Okay. The target cannot block. Attack the target. Speed 2. It's on a 2+, 3+, 4+, 5+. Come on, low numbers. Oh yeah, 1 and a 4, 2 misses. Whew. Okay, no before damage, no severe injury. The end of the first AI card. Now we do basic action. So we pick a target, closest threat in range. Okay, so it's going to be 10 again. Target gains 1 age token. Okay, so do we want to spread the age tokens out? We could have 5. Let me think about this. We could have 5 run up and then be the closest target, closest threat in range. Or, because we're gonna do Razor Wind, right? So it's gonna go out the front here. We could have 10 dash at this point and then be further away than 5. That might be a good idea. Can we get, so we need to get 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get, yeah, that far away. Okay, and then it's going to be out of range then for the next attack though. So we can go here. Yeah, because we can pick. Yeah, let's do that. So 5 doesn't have rawhide. So 5 is gonna, no, 10, sorry. 10 has a rawhide armor set. So let's see if they spend their survival. They do. Not a good way to start. But they're gonna dash 1, 2, 3, 4. So now they're 1, 2, 3 away, 1, 2, 3 away. So now they're both the same distance away. So now we're gonna pick closest threat in range. It's gonna be, now it's gonna be 5. So let's go here. The target gains an age token. Whoops, did I? Okay, I only put 1 age token on this, right? Okay, yeah, sorry, I already put 1 on there before I did the basic action, so let's not do that. Okay. Target gains an age token. Speed 2. It's on a 2+. Oh yeah, they're not gonna dash. Oh man, I made a mistake. I don't think it's too early here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna take back that survival. Let's think about this again. I didn't think about that. So it's gonna have to move. They're gonna have to spend a survival. They're gonna have to spend a survival to dash out of the way. So we're gonna spend 2 survivals for this rather than just 1 and have this one take that spot, that age token. So I think 5 will, no, because then 5 has to dash out of the way. Yep, so I guess 10's just gonna have to take it, right? So let's do that. So 10 does gain an age token, so now they're at 2. Now they're at 2. And then speed 2 hits on a 2+, 3+, 4+, 5+. Ooh, 2 hits. Okay. Chest and the head. That's 2 damage. Let's just take both of them. Body and the head. I want to keep that survival because I have a feeling we're going to need it. Okay, there's no like after effects or anything, so if we can take it on the armor, let's take it on the armor. Okay, and then Razor Wind. Survivors in the blast zone suffer knockback 7, bash, and bleed 1. Okay, so do we want to spend a survival? So if he's knocked back 7, it would just go to the edge of the board. And bash. Do they have a shield? Oh yeah, it's the leather armor set where you ignore bash. Bummer. So they'd fall down. So they'd have to somebody would have to spend a survival to get up again. Get him up again. So we might as well spend a survival now to dash out of the way. So let's do that. 5, they spend it. Okay, 1, 2, right? Because Blast zone is just right here. Okay. Razor wind happens. There's nobody in that blast zone. So that's the end of the first round of the Phoenix. So now, second round of the Phoenix. Oh no, Predator's Aura. When this comes into play, draw an AI card. Okay, it's a mood. A survivor that ends their act in the zone of death must roll a d10. If the result is higher than their courage, they are knocked down. Survivors with 6+ understanding ignore Predator's Aura. Predator's Aura. Oh no, there's no way to get rid of this. We're gonna get knocked down a ton. Okay. If the result is higher than their courage, how are we doing for courage? 2, 0, 2, 1. Okay, so people are gonna get knocked down like crazy. Oh, okay, so maybe we'll pull back and we'll use our ranged weapons. We have to be at least 3 spaces away, so. Okay, second AI card, because we had to draw one for this mood. Ancient Stare. Pick target. Last threat to wound in range. Nobody has wounded yet. Oh no. Okay. If there's no target, then we disdain. So let's look at disdain. Place the Phoenix at the center of the Nightmare Tree and emits a hissing moan. All non-death survivors suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level. Perform Spiral Age. Spiral Age would be remove all age tokens and gain 4 hunt XP for each age token. Oh man, so 10 would gain 8 hunt XP. 1, 2, 3, 4. We age up 3 times. Oh man, that's nuts. So let's see. Can't surge to try to get rid of those age tokens. Last threat to wound. We can't surge. Again, I was gonna say, well, we could surge and attack. Oh no, that's bad. There's nothing to do. No target, disdain. All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to disdain. Place the Phoenix at the center of the Nightmare Tree. Okay. It emits a hissing moan. All non-death survivors suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level. Okay. So, suffer 1 brain damage, so 15 goes down to nothing. 19 goes down to nothing. 10 goes down to 2. And then I'm going to leave 10 out because something bad's already happened. And 16 goes down to, or 5 goes down to 15. Insanity. Oof. Man, we are in trouble. Okay, so 10. Spiral Age. Remove all age tokens and gain 4 hunt XP for each token. Okay, we don't cease to exist, but we're going to gain 8 age tokens, or 8 hunt XP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I guess only 2 ages. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we gain 2 ages. So let's age twice real quick. I mean, I guess this is the right thing to do, is we age when it happens. Man, holy moly. Okay, so we age 1, so 2d10. 12, so we gain a random fighting art. Okay, Mighty Strike. On a perfect hit, gain +2 strength. hit, +2 strength to the end of the attack. Okay, cool. That's good. All right, so now second age. Oh, we can also gain a weapon proficiency, but that's when we depart, so we can't gain it this round. 7 and a 6, that's 13. Gain +1 permanent strength. All right, so now a +3 strength. Great. This is great, guys. I feel so good about this showdown. It's amazing. Feel great. I don't feel like we're gonna TPK at all, guys. I promise. All right, so that AI card is done. So now we do Zeal, which is basic action. Closest threat in range. Everybody's the closest threat except for 10, who moved out of the way. So who do we want to attack here? So we definitely want somebody with rawhide, so they can dash out of the way. Let's do... We want that -1 evasion token. So if we put him here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, way too far away. I guess we could put him in front of 5. Yeah, he's got a lot of insanity. Let's put him in front of 5, which I don't really like. Let's put him, right here. Ooh, this is the bad part about 3D maps. Okay, I guess we need to put him in the middle. Okay, and then now we do speed 2. It's on a 2+. Whoa, 3+. Oh, I forgot about the evasion. 3+ for 2 damage. Open the gain age token. 3+ for 2 damage. Okay, that's going to be 2 hits. Both to the chest. So that's going to be 4 damage to the chest. Let's just take it. So that's going to be 1 light injury. Okay, now we're going to do Razor Wind, but we have an opportunity to dash. So we're going to dash. Let's dash 1, 2. We want to stay this way, right? So Razor Wind is good. Let's go here. Okay. Dash out of the way. Razor Wind happens. Pooh, nothing. Okay. Whew. Man, and we haven't even been able to go yet. Oof. Man. Okay, let's do some damage. So they've dashed. They're gonna get knocked down now. Oof. Because they've dashed. And they're gonna have to, let's just do it. We're gonna have to get that -1 evasion token. So 5 is gonna attack. Speed 1 hits on a 6+, with 6 strength. 6+. That's a 2. So the claw-haired arrow is gone. We've already dashed, so we can't get out of the way. So that's bad. Okay, well, that's 5's turn. All right, so now what? Man, I'm tempted to gather resources, but holy free holies, who has the bone darks? 19 does. She's all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're line of sight. We're not going to be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of range still. So we'd have to dash up. But then we would be in that zone of death. Okay, well, let's see, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't get there. We have to dash up. Okay, well, so how about 10? 1, 2, 3, 4 would get us there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we can attack with reach, and then we're gonna have to dash out of the way, I guess, at this point too. So we don't get knocked down. So let's do that first. King Spear, speed 2, hits on a 6+. I have no accuracy, so just a 6+. 2 hits. Okay. This is impervious location. Great. So let's just roll and see if we get a crit. Oh! A crit! So impervious means that even if we crit, we don't draw a wound, but we get this crit. Gain 1 small hand parasite Phoenix resource. Interesting. So let's look up that small hand parasite. Phoenix. Small hand parasite. Small hand parasite. Okay. Interesting. So 10 gets that. It's still wriggling, by the way, and it's an organ. Okay. Awesome. 10 gets that. Perfect. Okay, so now the feathered buttocks. If the attacker has any tokens, they suffer rewind. 10 doesn't have any tokens, but let's go ahead and read what rewind does, because that sounds great. Rewind. Undo the survivor's attack. Restore any wounds or persistent injuries this attack caused to the monster. Place the survivor 5 spaces away from the monster. So basically, it's like time travel. Like it just doesn't happen. It's like, and nothing happens. Okay, they don't have any age tokens, so we don't have to worry about that. Great. We are going to attack with the King Spear. So it has strength of 3. We have +3 strength, so that's 6. The toughness on the Phoenix is 10, so we hit on a 4+. 8. All right, that's the first wound of our Phoenix. No crit, so that just gets discarded. Great. Now we're going to have to dash to get out of that predator's aura, so we have to get at least 3 spaces away. So let's see if we spend the survival. We don't. So we dash. 1, 2, 3. Let's go here. 5. You're there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I want to try to bring the survivors closer together a little bit, because I kind of made a mistake putting them all in the corners, because now half of them are out of range and can't even attack the Phoenix, which is bad. So, but lessons for next time, I guess. So that's 10's turn. Let's see here, 5, their turn is over. And then let's see, 19. She's way out of range. So we can either move her over and get her positioned, or we can try to get that ore vein. Let's try to get the ore vein. I want to do it. Really want these resources. So maybe I'm making a huge mistake, but we'll see. Ore vein. 10. Find something shiny. Gain 1 iron strange resource. Great. Iron. We'll find out if that's worth it here in a little bit. 19 gains the iron resource. And then this gets archived. Whoa. That Phoenix went spinning. I'm so glad I didn't break it. Did I break anything? No. Okay. Whew.
That was not fun. That was not fun. I don't think it was. I think it was like that. Okay. So that's that. So that's 9's turn now. Okay, 15. They have speed 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they can get closer. They could search the nightmare tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. So let's search the nightmare tree. Blocks monsters, field of view, impassable. Roll 1d10. You can use it once per showdown. Out of the box. 1. Snagged on a thorn filled with angry ants. Suffer 1 arm damage. Gain 1 lonely ant vermin resource. Okay, well, I guess that's okay. Lonely ant. All right, so this is consume, archive this, and swap your insanity and survival values. We don't want that. So that was 15s. And they suffer 1 arm damage. So we go to 2. To the arms. Okay. Well, not the greatest idea, but we got a resource anyways. All right, so that's all of our turns. Everything gets flipped over. It's now the end of our turn. A survivor that ends their act in the zone of death must roll a d10. So we gotta beat a 1. 10. Okay, so if the result is higher than their courage, they are knocked down. Great. So they're knocked down. Perfect. Okay, so now it is the Phoenix's turn. I'm wondering if we should spend a survival to get 5 up again. Might not need to. Hopefully it's like closest threat. So we'll turn around and then we can just leave him be for now. And then he'll get up. So he got knocked down at the end of the survivor's turn. So he should get up after the monster's turn. So, okay, that might not be so bad. Yep. Ends their act in the zone of death. Yep, okay. So let's draw an AI. Pitying sigh. All survivors in field of view. That's everybody. Each target gains 1 age token. That's great. That's great. 1, 2, 3. So 5 now has 2. Oof. Okay. This is a basic action too, a basic. Intimidate all targets. If target is insane, they laugh in the face of the survivors of the monster's ignorant condescension. They may spend 3 survival to gain +1 courage. Nope. Otherwise, target suffers 2 brain damage and is knocked down. Okay, so if the target is insane, nothing happens. Otherwise, they suffer 2 brain damage and are knocked down. Okay, so 5 is the only one that's insane. So 3 or 10 is going to suffer 2 brain damage, so that brings them down to nothing. Ooh, we should have sent out high insanity people, and they're knocked down. So 10 is our spear. Okay. Let's see. Then 19 suffers 2 brain damage, so they are going to have a severe brain injury. So let's do that real quick, because that's always fun. I love severe brain injuries, but we at least get +2 to brain injury, right? Right. Okay. So let's roll a d10. 7, so that's a 9. New perspective, you're knocked down, gain 1d10 insanity. All right, so that's 4 insanity, or no, 8 insanity, 1d10, you gain 8 insanity. Great, that's actually a good thing. We're knocked down anyways, so it doesn't really matter. So 19, and is knocked down. Okay, 15 is gonna suffer a severe brain injury, so they're gonna get 2. they're going to get knocked down. So let's go ahead and just knock them down real quick. Whoop. All right. Everybody is knocked down. Oh, no, wait. Oh, 5. Okay, so maybe we should encourage 5 real quick. So we can do that. So we can do that right here. So let's do that real quick. So let's have 10 before they're knocked down. Encourage 2. So they spend the survival. They stand up. 5 stands up. And they're not knocked down because they're insane. Okay. And then now well, that's 15. Let's roll on the brain trauma. 5, so that's 7. Lunacy, gain 1 random disorder and 1d5 insanity. Great. 1 insanity. That's just what I wanted. Not very much insanity. Random disorder. These always go so well. Okay. Hemophobia. That sounds great. The mere sight of blood makes you lightheaded, and serious gore can knock you out. Perfect for kingdom death. Right? During the showdown, whenever a survivor, including you, gains a bleed token, you are knocked down. Great. Hemophobia. Maybe I should have taken that runaway innovation. If survivor leads, knocked down. Okay, great. So, all right, so that's pitying sigh. Now we do zeal, which is basic action. Closest threat in range. Okay, maybe we should have kept him down. No target disdain. We don't want to disdain because we would gain a crap ton of XP. A crap ton. So that's good. That's good that we got 5 up. Okay, the target gains 1 age token. So they now have 3 age tokens. And all their stuff would have flipped over, except for 10s who spent that. Okay. So we gained an age token, speed 2. It's on 2+, 3+. Ooh, 1 hit to the waist. Let's see, that's 2 damage to the waist. We're going to take that. Go down to 1. Trying to be really conservative with our survival. Okay, and then we Razor Wind. So we're going to need to dash to get out of the way. Let's dash. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go over here. This is still fine. That's still fine. But we're further away. So Razor Wind happens. Nobody gets hurt from it. And it's the end of the monster's turn, and it's our turn again. Wow. Just wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can come in. All right, so 5 is going to spend another survival. So they've dashed, and they're going to encourage. They're going to encourage 10. 10 is going to, oh no, they've already spent an encourage. Oh no, that's a bad idea. So let's encourage 19. And then 19 is going to spend a survival. Let's see if they use it. They do. To encourage 15. Oh, and actually, hold on. She's way out of range of everything. Let's do that. So take that back. So 10. 5 is going to encourage 19, or 15. So, sorry. 5 is going to encourage 15. 15 is going to encourage 10, and we'll use that roll. So they spend a survival, and then so 10's up, and then we're going to leave 19 down because she is way far away. I mean, she has the bone darts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still too far away, even with the bone darts. So, okay, so we're going to leave 19 on the ground. We're going to save that survival for as much as possible. So now it's everybody's turn. So 5. Let's go ahead and attack with 5. Or should we spend an activation to get rid of these age tokens? Let's do that. So roll a d10. If the result is equal to or less than your insanity, so our insanity is 15, so there's no way. 7. It's less than our insanity. Remove all age tokens. Otherwise, suffer spiral age. So we remove all of our age tokens. So that's 5's turn. I think that was a smart move. I don't know. But 3 is going to be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They'd be 1 away from retiring. So, or ceasing to exist, actually. So I think that's a smart move. Okay. 10's turn. They're going to move in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this. I think I can go over the monster. Is that an obstacle? Dead monster. It doesn't say it's an obstacle, so I think that we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just get in the blind spot because why not? And then let's attack. With that King Spear. Speed 2 hits on a 6+, 5+ because we're in the blind spot. 5 and a 10. So 2. There's no a perfect hit. Mighty Strike. Perfect hit +2 strength to the end of the attack. So let's do this. Just put this here to remind us. Glorious Armpit and another impervious location. So let's just roll impervious. 8. It's not a crit, so nothing happens. Glorious Armpit. Failure. Perform basic action. Target the attacker. That's great because if we fail, it's going to come boop right over here and squash 15, which is awesome. Let's not fail. So what do we need? So we got 10 toughness, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So anything but a 1. 7. So we wound. Great. That's that. We lose that +2 strength because it's our end of our turn. And then we need to see if we spend a survival, because we need to dash out of the way. We do. 1, 2, nope, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. Oh, come on. 3D board. Okay, so that means we're out of that range again. Okay. Boy, we were burning through the survival like nothing. Guys, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Okay. All right, so 15 is going to be up next. So they're going to move in. Let's go into the blind spot, because why not? They're going to attack speed with the with our counterweighted axe. Speed 2 hits on a 6+, 5+. They have +1 accuracy, so 4+. 2 hits. Okay. The soft lower gut. The underside is pale and soft. -2 toughness to wound this location. Good. Glorious Eye. If the attacker has any age tokens, they suffer rewind. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. They have an age token. So we want to miss. So if we hit this and then hit with this, rewind, undo the survivor's attack, restore any wounds or persistent injuries this attack caused to the monster. Place this attack. So I think this whole thing is an attack. So we would undo all these. So let's do Glorious Eye first and hope we miss. Okay, so let's see. We have 4 strength, 5 strength, toughness 10, so 5+. So we want lower than 5+. 2, that's gonna do it. That's about the only time I've ever hoped that I missed. Okay, so great. So now we want 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4. All right, that's a hit. Whew, that went really well. Okay, so now 15 is going to need to dash out of the way again. Let's see here. Yeah, because they're knocked down. So yeah, they're going to have to spend that survival dash. 1, spend the survival. So they're down to 2. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we do that? Should we peek? Because that would get rid of line. Oh no, it would still be in line of sight, I think. Let's do this right there. So then it can attack. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 for both of those. So we want it to kind of attack 15. So okay. All right, that's our turn. So when did she get knocked down? She got knocked down during the Phoenix's turn, so she would get up at the end of this turn. Awesome. AI for the Phoenix. Pitying Sigh. Haven't we already got that one? Oh, we just did. Oh no. All survivors in field of view. Okay, so let's see. I think that I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, that would be field of view, right? Corner, 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 corner. No, they're in that. They're in the field of view. Right? Yeah, because the corner of this one would go through here. So everything this way, it would see. No, everything this way. Yep, it would see 19. All right, everyone gains an age token because they can see everybody. This is going to be bad if we ever spiral age, guys. This is going to be super, super bad if we spiral age. All right. Intimidate all targets. If the target is insane, they laugh in the face of the monster. Ignorant condescension. They may spend 3 survival and gain +1 courage. Nope. Otherwise, target suffers 2 brain damage and is knocked down. Okay, so maybe we don't want to be bummer. Everybody is dashed though, except for 19 is knocked down. 15 is dashed to get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't even get out of the way, out of line of sight. Okay, well, that sucks. So let's see. Yep. So 5 is gonna laugh in the face and do nothing. 3 or 10 is gonna suffer 2 brain damage, and they're gonna get severe head injury. So 10, and they're gonna be knocked down. Oh man, this sucks. I was not prepared for this at all. Way to go. All right, get +2 to this. 6, 7, 8. Lunacy, gain a random disorder, 1d5 insanity. 7, so we're going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 insanity. And a random disorder. Boy, these guys are going to be messed up by the time this is over. Hemophobia. Wow, we just got this. Okay. Survivor bleeds. Knockdown. Okay. Awesome. Great. That was perfect. Okay, 19 is going to take 2 brain, so that's down to 6. They're going to get knocked down. They already are knocked down, so they can't get knocked down again. Okay, and 15 is going to suffer a severe brain injury because they already have the light and they only had 1 insanity. Plus 2 to this roll, 7, 8, 9. Oh, cool. Gain 1d10 insanity. Come on. 1, seriously? 1 insanity. And you're knocked in. Great. Great. Out of all the rolls, I needed that insanity. And I gained 1. 1 insanity. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so that's Pitying Sigh. That's done. So now we do Zeal, which is perform basic action. Closest threat in range. So these guys, this one's not a threat. This one is out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get there. 4, yep. So he's closest one, she's closest one in range. Just gonna go here. They've already dashed. Oh no, wait. So all their dashing would have flipped over again. That's right, because it was the end of the survivor's turn, and it's now their turn. So 15 can dash again, right? Yeah. Okay, all right, so let's do this. Speed 2 hits on a 2+, 3+, 4+, 5+. 2 hits. Oh, but I forgot to age token. And I have 3 age tokens. That's great. Okay, 2 to the chest. So that's going to be 4 damage to the body. So let's take it. We're going to go down to a light on that. Okay, I'll be right back. Just a second. Sorry. Kid attack again. Razor Wind's going to happen, so they're going to have to dash. So let's see if we spend that survival. 8. They don't. So they dash. And they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to just bring them around here. Okay. Oh, and they were supposed to be knocked down, so they can't dash. Hold on. Right, I forgot to knock them down. So let's see here. There was 2. Sorry, let's rewind. So that goes back on. So that's 3. Okay. After they would have done the Pitying Sigh, they would have been knocked down. So they're not the threat. 5 is. So 5 would have taken 4 to the body. That's bad. It's going to dodge 1 of them. So spend that last survival. And it's going to have a severe injury, so it's going to knock them down. Everyone's knocked down. This is so bad. Okay. And then it's going to Razor Wind. Oh no. Well, I guess everyone's knocked down anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's pull out the severe injuries again. Okay, sorry about that. So 5 got severe body injury. So let's see. 2. Oh, the blow sends a bone fragment directly into your heart, killing you instantly. Oh, 5. Let's use your reroll, buddy. Let's just use that reroll. 4. Gaping chest wound, -1 permanent strength. -1 strength. So let's do down to 1. Okay. victory is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleeding token. Alright, that would have knocked everyone down, but everyone's already on the ground because this is a great showdown. Be right back. Okay, so back one more time, yet again. Alright, so now, oh wait, hold on. So now we gotta do Razor Wind. Survivors in the blast zone suffer knockback 7, bash, and bleed 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bleed 1 again. There's that. Okay. So that's the end of the Phoenix's turn. Great. So, 19 was knocked down a long time ago. You can't be knocked down again. So they would get up at the end of this round. 19 is going to encourage. Can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't even get in there without dashing. Okay, so let's talk for a minute. So we can send 19 up here and search the nightmare tree. And I'm doing that because they can't get around here. And also I don't want to be in line of sight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could actually go here. She could encourage 10, who has the most armor right now. They would get up. They would be in line of sight. They could come in and attack. We would leave 15 down because no matter what, they're out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So they'd have to be here to attack. They do have quite a bit of armor though, so they could take a hit. I think we're going to do 10 because 10 can actually. Oh, 10's going to get knocked down again though. They'd have to dash out of the way. And they would lose their last survival maybe. Okay, well let's do it. So 19 is going to see if they spend their survival. They don't. So 10 gets up. And then 10's going to come in. 1, 2, 3. Attack with a King Spear. Speed 2. Hits on a 6+. 2 misses. Great. Then they are going to spend their survival. They don't spend it to dash back. 1, 2, 4, 5. Let's go there. Actually, let's go here. 5. So then it'll come in here. 9 is going to come up and search the nightmare tree. Has 9 already? No, 15 has, so 9 has not. 7, 6+. Find decorative scrap. Gain 1 broken lantern basic resource. Alright. Broken lantern resource. That goes to 19. Sorry, I keep calling her 9 for some reason, but it's 19. And then, okay. All right, we're gonna leave 15 down. And then, I mean, I guess we could have encouraged. Yeah, let's encourage 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're same distance away. Yeah, I mean, 5, I don't want to take any more. They're already pretty messed up. So yeah, let's take that back. Let's go here. So they're still the closest, but they're out of that blast radius here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're still. So they were right here. So maybe we should dash. I'm struggling with this one, guys. This is rough. This is really rough. We want to get those hits in, but 5 is going to take that attack if they get up. 2, 3, 4. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would get them there. So that'd be 5. That'd be 5. Okay. All right, let's do that. So 10 is going to try to spend a survival. 10 spends their last survival. They get 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are going to attack with their catgut bow. That's speed 2. Hits on a 7+. That's cocked. 2 misses. That was a great use of survival. Yay. Okay, and then that's it, I think, right? 15 is down, 19 searched the nightmare tree, 10 came in and attacked, moved out, 5 attacked and missed. Yep, that's it. I don't think we're gonna make it out of this, guys. I really don't think we're gonna make it out of this. It's just the way it is. So, Predator's Aura. Anybody in the zone of death, which is 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So nobody's in the zone of death, so nothing happens there. Okay. All right, AI card. Sorry, I keep touching my touch screen and it sets off my speakers. Let's just fix that. There we go. Fixed. Okay, AI card. Anal Thorium. That sounds great. Just great. Roll 1d10. On a result of 6+, a random survivor in the blind spot is pulled in. Nobody's in the blind spot. Pulled into the anal thorium. That sounds amazing. Okay, so let's just read it because nothing happens. But pulled in, remove the survivor from the showdown board, spend all their age tokens on the table. If they survive, place the survivor adjacent to the monster at the start of the next monster turn. So 1 or 2 age tokens, they gain +1 understanding. 2 is they get insight, which is okay. Gain maximum hunt XP. What does maximum hunt XP even mean? 4, return survivor to the settlement. Whoa, that's weird. 5, you're dead. Baby appears in the settlement, +1 population. So you basically get rewound until you're a baby? That's crazy. 6+, you never existed. You are dead. Archive your gear and resources. Wow, that's a crazy card. That is a crazy card. Okay, well that one's done. Nothing happened. Basic action, closest threat in range. So that's going to be 10. So we're going to move right here. So 10 is going to get an attack. So they gain an age token. So they're at 3 age tokens now. Let's just hope we don't spiral age. All right, speed 2 hits on a 2+, 3+, 4+, 5+. 2 hits. I have survival, so we're gonna just take these. 2 to the head. That's gonna be a heavy. It's gonna knock him down. And 2 to the legs. So that puts it down to 1. Okay. Superb. Superb. Okay, now Razor Wind. Oh, okay. So Razor Wind is the 3 spaces going forward. Let's look at Nightmare Tree. Blocks survivor and monster field of view, interrupts ranged weapon attacks and monster targeting. Okay, so I guess it would go around, it would shoot this way because this is blocking it. What do you guys think? I'm guessing it would. That would be my guess. So Razor Wind just happens to 10. So they get in the blast gun, so for knockback 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bash, so already knocked down, and bleed 1. Okay, that's bad. So bleed 1. Who gets knocked down? 5 does not. 10 would. Who else has hemophobia? 15 is already knocked down, so they can't be knocked down again. Okay, that's not too bad. Basic action is done. Great, our turn. So 15 would now get up because it's at the end of that turn. I forgot to reset all the tokens last time. Okay. So now let's attack with 5. 5 is going to attack with his catgut bow. Speed 2 hits on a 7+. 2 hits. Oh, I was just going to say, oh no. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to spiral age. I don't want to even look. I don't want to even look. I was just going to say, maybe I should have Cat Eye Circled it instead. Well, let's find out what the trap does. All survivors are frozen in time. All survivors are doomed. They cannot block or use fighting arts. The attacker is caught helpless. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. If the attack rolls hit, all attack rolls hit on 2+, regardless of any modifiers in play. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, well, I guess we just go here. That's not too bad. I mean, so they're doomed, so they can't dodge. 5 doesn't have any survival anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So we hit on a 2+ no matter what. Speed 2, it's on a 2+. 2 hits. The chest and the arms. All right, the body is going to be a severe, and the arms are going to go down to 1. Okay, and that's it. Basic action, target the attacker. Well, they were the ones attacking anyways, so even if they weren't doomed, they couldn't use survival. All right. This showdown sucks. It sucks so bad. All right, that's the end. We're gonna have to do Razor Wind. All right. I forgot about Razor Wind, so we'll have to do that after this chest wound if they survive. All right. Severe chest, body injury. 10. Bowled over. The blow sends you sprawling and you are knocked down. Okay. Good. Whew. Got lucky. So, they're knocked down, which they would have been knocked down anyways. Now we perform Razor Wind. They suffer knockback 7, bash, and bleed 1. So, I guess it would slide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They suffer bleed 1. So now 3 bleed tokens, which sucks because 15 is a hemophobia, so they get knocked down. So they faint. They're like, oh. Oh man, we got some gnarly survivors going on here. Okay. That's the end of the Phoenix's turn. Great, grand, wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're out of range. Yep. of range. 19 is the only one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way out of range. Okay. So what do we do? So the next attack is probably going to be the closest survivor. So let's have 19 get in there because they've got a couple armor, got some survival. So let's do that. So let's get them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they're close. Oh wait, they have bone darts. Okay, let's attack with bone darts because why not? Hits on a 7+. 9, a hit. Glorious Eye. If the attacker has any age tokens, they suffer rewind. Great. Let's hope I miss. 5. Let's see. 3, 4 strength, so a 6+ would hit. So we don't wound. So we don't rewind. Which actually would have been kind of good because we could have moved 5 spaces away. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had to get right there. Yeah. Now they're gonna have to dash to get out of the way. Alright, let's see if they use a survival. 3, they do use a survival. They're gonna dash back 1. Okay. Then should we encourage or should we leave everybody down? I'm thinking leave everybody down. Everyone's way out of range at this point. I mean, I guess we can encourage 15 and they could start moving forward. If they're there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they could get there. Let's do that because we need to get into the battle. So let's see. They use a survival. 1, so 19 uses their survival to get them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see here. 15 has a rawhide headband. So let's rawhide headband. So let's pick 2 AI cards. Let's see what's going on. Wing punch. Random survivor. So that's anybody. Target is doomed. Materialize and attack the target. Okay. So they're going to get 4 damage, knockback 7, and bash, and gain an age token. Gouge and feast. That sounds great. Survivor with the least age tokens. So that would be 5, who's almost dead. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to do wing punch. And just hope. Because we can't do any attacks right now. Let's do wing punch. Oh man, we're so far away, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 wounds to kill this phoenix, and we are going down like nuts. Okay, well, all right. That's all we can really do. Yeah, it'd be best to leave the other 2 down because if they get attacked, they're gonna get knocked down anyways. Okay, all right, that's it. That's our turn. Great job. All right, wing punch, random survivor. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so materialize. Right there. Let's just make sure. Remove the monster from the showdown board and place it adjacent to the target. It must be placed so its base covers as many other survivors as possible. So it doesn't matter. So if we move here, nope. If we move here, no. So we're gonna just put it right there. Okay. Target gains an age token. So who is that? That's 15. So they have 4 age tokens. Okay. Target is doomed. Materialize and attack the target. Speed 1. It's on a 2+, 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus. 9. That's gonna hit. That's great. To the chest. The body. So 4 damage to the body. We can actually take it. That's good. That gives us a light injury. Okay. Okay, and then target suffers knockback 7 and bash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and knock down. Right back where they started. Good job. Okay, so that one goes away. That's over. Okay, now we do a basic action. Closest threat in range. That's going to be 19. So it's going to move here. Actually, probably move here. Okay, they gain an age token. I have 3 age tokens. And they attack. Speed 2 hits on a 2 plus. Right, 19 has 2 evasion. 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus. So still 2 hits. Waist and the body. So let's look at 19. We can take the body and the waist. So we're going to take both of them. Oh, man. Okay. Razor Wind. So 19 is going to dash. That's cocked. It's a 4, so they spend it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 3. Let's go right there. 4, right there. Perfect. 5, actually. Let's do right there. Yep. Probably can't see it. Just on the corner here. Razor Wind happens. Nobody gets hurt. End of the Phoenix's turn. If we spiral age, guys, we're in big trouble. Big trouble. All right, our turn. So everybody but 15 got knocked down during the last monster's turn. So they're all going to stand up. Okay. 19 is going to attack with her Bone Blade. Speed 2 hits on a 6 plus. 2 hits. Okay. -2 toughness and nothing. So let's do soft lower gut because we need a win, guys. Bone Blade is strength 2. She has +1 strength, so that's 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus to hit. 2. Great. That's a big fat miss. 5 plus. Oh no. 3, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7 plus to hit. Great. We needed a win, guys. We needed a win. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go out here, so we're out of the blast radius. All right. So 5 can't take any more hits. They don't have any survival. They use the catgut bow. It's both of their actions because it's cumbersome. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will get them out of that radius. 5, right? Yep. And then they're gonna cat eye circle it. So let's grab hit locations. Glorious Armpit. Failure is a basic action. Impervious location. And if you wound, perform displacement. This is another new one. Displacement. Place the Phoenix anywhere along the board edge furthest from the attacker. If the attacker has any age tokens, they may attempt to follow the Phoenix. Roll a d10. If the result is equal to or less than their hunt XP, place them in a free space adjacent to the Phoenix after its place. Otherwise, cancel all hits not in range. Okay. So let's do Glorious Armpit, Feathered Back, and then Tail Feathers. So we need a couple hits. All right. So that's that. So let's send 10 in. They don't have any survival though, so they're gonna get that aura. They're gonna be knocked down. That's not too bad. It's worth it here. 1, 2, 3. We need to start getting attacks in because we're just dying. And I think my camera just turned off. Perfect. So 10 is going to attack when we come back in a long time, probably. All right, we're back. Let's do this. 10 is going to attack with the King Spear. It's on a 6+, 5+ because we're in the blind spot. 2 hits. All right. There's that displacement, so we want to do the glorious armpit first. So that's let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6 strength. So 4+. That's cocked. I really wanted that to be quick. Oh, fudge. Oh man, come on. That was a lantern 10, but it was cocked just a little bit. If it would have been a 1 right there, I would have re-rolled it. So that's a failure. Perform basic action, targeting the attacker. Spin around here. Basic action. So that's going to be discarded after we perform basic action. Gain a mage token. 10 now has 4. Will definitely cease to exist if we spiral age. 2+, 3+, 4+, 5+. Of course that's 2 hits. Why wouldn't it be 2 hits? Both to the legs. 4 to the legs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 2 severe injuries to the legs. Okay. Yeah, this is, I'm almost positive this is going to be a TPK. I do not see a good outcome for this. All right. Severe injury to the legs, number 1. 6. Torn Achilles tendon. Your leg cannot bear your weight. Until the end of the showdown, whenever you suffer a light, heavy, or severe injury, you are knocked down. Okay. Let's get the next hunt. Gain a bleed token. Perfect. We gain a bleed token. That means 5 is knocked down. 15 is knocked down, but they're already knocked down. Okay. You are knocked down. Okay. And let's see here. So whenever we suffer light, heavy, or severe, we're knocked down. So we'll just remember that. Okay. Severe injury to the leg, number 2. 6 again. Gain another bleed token. Okay. We got to skip the next hunt too, if we make it out of here, which I doubt it. Let's see here. Gain bleed token. Okay. So we got 2 Achilles tendon. Great. I'm glad we didn't get a minus to speed or anything, but we're knocked down. We have 3 bleed tokens and 4 age tokens. Okay. So that's 10's turn. 5 can't do anything because they're knocked down. Let's see here. So 19 can do what? 19 could get 5 up, but what's the point, right? We could get 15 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the point? Okay. So let's just send 19 in with the bone blade. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's gonna attack. Speed 2. It's on a 6+, 5+, because we're in the blind spot. 2 hits. Oh yeah, the impervious location. You strike the monster's thick neck. So let's do impervious first. 7. Nothing. Okay. Feathered neck. 4. I doubt that's gonna wound. Strength 2, strength 3, 10, 9, 8, 7. So we needed a 7+. So that's not going to do it. Bone blade, that's it. Okay, that's great. And then we're going to dash to get out of the way. We don't spend it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's going to come after us next. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's going to be the best way to do it. All right, that's everybody's turn. Oh no, wait, I forgot. We missed. What did I do? Why did I perform a basic action? I'm so confused. no, we didn't perform a basic action. What am I doing here? Hold on. Why did I? Oh no, that's a fail. Never mind. I didn't perform a basic action. I'm just retarded. That's all. So we didn't wound on that. Oh, they're knocked down. So sorry. So this went here, and this there, that there. I'm sorry. I was so confused. There was a hit location card off to the side, and I was like, "What the fire truck is going on here?" Okay, I'm back. I'm back in it now. We moved out of the way. There's nothing left to do, so now it is the Phoenix's turn. Gouge and Feast. Survivor with the least age tokens. That's going to be 5. So do materialize. Whoop. Man, I'm going to end up breaking this guy somehow. I need to be careful. Okay, materialize. Right there. They gain an age token. So they have now 2 age tokens. Speed 2. It's on a 2+, 3+. They're dead. They're so dead. Destroy armor. Reduce armor at this location to 0 before applying damage. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. Oh my gosh. 3+. Huh. +1 evasion is 3+. 1 and a 2. Okay, great. The second mouth begins to feast. If damage was dealt and the target is adjacent to the monster, target suffers disemboweled severe injury. No damage, no disemboweled. Oh, that's a little tiny bit of a break. Okay, Gouge and Feast is done. Basic action now. Closest threat in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can get there. Fly over, land. Speed 2 hits on a 1, 2, 4+. Oh, we got a gain an age token. So let's get an age token for 19. So they now have 4. 4+. That's 1 miss, 1 hit. To the legs. So to the legs. They have armor there. So let's just use that. Okay. Now they're gonna. 19 is gonna dash. Let's see if we use it. Oh no, they dashed to get out of the way. No, they got it back because they went in, attacked, and jumped back. Okay. Spin the survival. Nope. They're gonna dash 1, 2 right there. Let's do 3, 4 right there. Okay. Razor Wind happens. Nothing. All right. Phoenix's turn, or our turn now. Woo-hoo. Did I do Predatory Aura? So let's see. Oh yeah. Now, no wait. So at the end of our turn, I think everybody was out of the way of Predatory Aura. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm forgetting things because it's late. I'm sorry, guys. Right. Let's just continue. So it's our turn. I think, let's see, they would get up. Would they get up? I think they were already knocked down, right? So they would get up too. Okay. All right, well, let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get them into the action a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bummer. Not quite. They dash, they can't quite get up there. Yep. Okay. Let's just do that. All right. So 19 is right there. They're gonna attack with their bone blade. Speed 2. It's 6+. of course, 2 twos, 2 misses. They're gonna retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're kind of a little, so we have to be 4, 5. I guess 4, 5. It's not gonna matter. And then they're done. 19 is done. Okay. 10 is going to come in with the spear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get right in that blind spot. Speed 2 hits on a 5 plus. Okay. 1 hit. Good thing we're in that blind spot. Feathered buttocks. All right. If the attacker has any H tokens, they suffer rewind. So we hope. Restoring wounds or persistent injuries. Okay. So let's hope we get a crit. 8. So we wound. So we have H tokens, so we suffer rewind. Undo the survivor's attack. Restore any wounds or persistent injuries this attack caused to the monster. Place the survivor 5 spaces away. Okay, well that's nice because we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have to do 5 spaces away. You know what it says. Okay. Place the survivor 5 spaces away from the monster. So we get the 5 spaces away, to me, means anywhere we want. So we want to, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're not close enough to get that bow in yet again. So they're just going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives us space here. Okay. Okay. Well, that sucks. Like every round, my people are so far away that they just can't make attacks, and it's just a waste. So 5 moved. Let's kind of circle it. Let's just see what our hit locations are. 1, 2, 3. Glorious handed feet. Reflex. The monster glare pierces the survivor's puny mind, causing explosions of pain. Turn to face the attacker and roll a d10. If the result is higher than the attacker's hunt XP, they suffer 1 brain damage to each H token they have. Okay, so that's going to be like 4. Okay, so 15, as long as they don't get that, they're okay. If the attacker has any H tokens, they suffer rewind. That sucks, because all of them. And then +2 toughness to wound dislocation. So let's just do that. Let's just not overthink it. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. 15 can rawhide headband. So let's do that. Because 15 hasn't had an action. Kind of doing this out of order, but I think it'll be okay. All right. Nothome. Okay. As long as no one's in the blind spot, we're okay. So let's do that first. Peck. Last threat to wound in range. So that would have been who wounded last. I can't remember. It's been so long. I think probably 10. 10 wounded last. Okay, so let's just do this. So Nothome is going to be on top. There's nobody in the blind spot. Then it's going to perform basic action. It's going to attack. It's going to attack 19. Okay, that's all right. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Good as shape as we can be. So now it is the Phoenix's turn. Right? Okay. Actually, so we would have known that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're here. So let's just move them. 1, 2, 3. Let's just move him right here. Okay, I'm going back just a little bit. I did things out of order. You're gonna allow me, right? It's looking bad. Okay, I think we're okay. That's our turn. Phoenix, Nothome. Nobody is in the blind spot, so nothing happens. basic action, closest threat in range. That's going to be 19. It's going to turn, fly up here. It doesn't do move, it just moves. It doesn't materialize, so it's just going to move up like normal. They gain an age token. So they have 5 age tokens. Okay. The speed 2. It's on 2+, 3+, 4+. That's cocked. Okay, that's going to be 2 hits, unfortunately. And then it's to the head and to the waist. So 2 damage to the head we can take. 2 damage to the waist would give us a heavy. So let's spend a survival to dodge that. We don't spend it, so that's dodged. All right. Which is good, because now we're going to do Razor Wind. Oh, poo. And that's way too late. Okay, so 5 is in the way. I didn't think that through. Okay, well, oh no. 15 is going to get knocked down again. Okay, well, 19 is gonna spend a survival. If they don't spend it, they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, come around here. Let's do 4, 5. Let's come right around there. So she's right here. And then we're going to Razor Wind, Blast Zone, suffer knockback 7, bash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knock down, bleed 1. So they gain another bleed token. So 5 is at 4 bleed tokens. Because 5 suffered a bleed token, 15 has hemophobia, so they get knocked down. Great, grand, wonderful, perfect. And then that's the end of the monster's turn. Great. So let's send 10 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this. 5 right there. We can't get over. Speed 2 hits on a 6+. Perfect hit. Doesn't matter, right? Mighty Strike, perfect hit, +1, +2 strength to the end of the attack. Okay, great. Okay. They got pretty high. Okay, all right, we might be okay. So let's do Feathered Body first. So +2 toughness to win this location. Oh, that's great. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 6+. 7 wound. Did I read that before? Was there a -2 toughness somewhere in there? I might have read that one wrong. I hope not. Oh well. Okay. So. Oh, and I forgot to do that +2 strength. So either way, it was a hit. And then 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So anything but a 1. 2. Alright, well, that's a wound. We'll take it. Reflex. The monster glare pierces the survivor's puny mind, causing an explosion of pain. Turn to face the attacker. Roll a d10. 3. If the result is higher than the attacker's hunt XP, 10 right now, because if Spiral Age has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they suffer 1 brain damage for each H token they have. Nope. Okay, nothing happens. Great. All right. Let's see. So now, unfortunately, 19 can't get in that blind spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she comes around here. She's going to attack with her Bone Blade. Hits on a 6+. Ooh, a 9 and a 10. She doesn't have any of that cool stuff. Nope. Okay, 2 hit locations. Wound. The Phoenix blows everything away. Okay. The survivors in the Eye of the Storm gain +1 insanity. All other survivors suffer knockback 7 and bash. All other survivors. So Eye of the Storm are those parts. Okay, so 19 would be in the Eye of the Storm. 10 would not be, and that would be it. Everybody would suffer knockback 7 and bash. Okay, well, wound, if the attack has any age tokens, they suffer wound 1. Wow, this is just shit round. Just shit round. Alright, let's see if we wound. 2, 3 strength, so 10, 9, 8, 7. A crit! A crit! That's a wound. Rewind doesn't happen. The intense blow causes the monster's heart to skip a beat. The monster is knocked down. Alright, that's interesting. Knocked down. Okay, so any reflexes are gone. Okay. 7 plus to hit. To wound. A crit. A fucking crit again. The Phoenix does -1 damage token. Okay. It's about time our freaking luck turned around. Where's the damage token? -1 damage. Nice. Okay. We did a wound, right? Great. That's great. Okay. So 19 should encourage. 15, right? So she spends it. She does. Okay, well. Our luck had to get out of there somewhere. So 15 is up now. And they can come in. So let's just, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go right here because we hit on the 3+ no matter what. 3+. God, 3+, 3+. It's knocked down. 3+. 3+. 3+. That's all we needed. 3+. 3+. Okay, well, 15. If we get 5 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, way out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 6, 7. Okay. Well, that's that. I wonder if this zone of the Predator's aura happens. If we're knocked down. Let's look that up real quick. You can just hang with me. We're gonna look up knockdown. Do moods not happen if you're knocked down? That's my question. Okay. Knockdown monster. While the monster is knocked down, attack rolls hit on a 3+. Cancel all reactions, including reactions that might be beneficial to survivors. This does not cancel critical wound effects. If the monster is knocked down during a flow, cancel all remaining actions in the card. A knockdown monster stands when it draws an AI card or Travis played or at the start of the next turn, monster or survivors. Okay. Bummer. It doesn't say anything about moods, so I'm assuming that the mood still happens. So let's just go ahead and pick him up because he's going to get up here real soon. A survivor that ends their act in the zone of death must roll 1d10. If the result is higher than their courage, they're knocked down. Okay, so 10 is going to roll a d10. If they get a 9, they're going to be knocked down. 19 is going to roll a d10. 6, they're knocked down. Great. And then 15 is going to roll a d10. 6, they're knocked down. Perfect. So that is at the end of the survivor's turn. So everybody will stand up. Oh no! Oh no! We need to encourage. We have to encourage 5 again because we're probably gonna, yeah, basic action. If there's closest threat, there's no threats. It's gonna target, just gonna do disdain, and it's gonna spiral age, and we're screwed, right? Disdain is spiral age. Yep. Okay, so we have to spend a survival. Let's do that before they get knocked down. The 15 will spend a survival because they were standing to stand 5 up. Okay. So that's the end. Now, AI card. Gouge and Feast. Survivor with the least age tokens. Okay, it doesn't matter for that. Least age token is going to be 5. Please say materialize. Okay, good. So it just disappears and reappears here. All right, they gain an age token. Perfect. Speed 2. It's on a 2+, 3+. Ooh, so that's 1 miss to the head. So that's 2 damage to the head, ignoring armor. So the armor gets destroyed. And then 2 damage to the head. They have no survival, so they take a severe injury. The second mouth begins to feast. If damage was dealt and target is adjacent to the monster, target suffers the disemboweled severe injury. Okay, so let's look that up when we get there. They're going to get disemboweled. Severe head injury. Where's disemboweled? I think that's the waist. No, it's the body. So disemboweled is your movement is reduced to 1. A gain a bleeding token. Everybody's knocked down, so it doesn't matter. Oh, gain a bleeding token. Gaining a bleeding token means that 5 has 5 bleeding tokens. So the head injury doesn't matter. 5 has died. Oh, crappy. So that gets rid of all those. Get rid of all those. Oh, bummer. Okay, well. Oh, you know what? Wait a sec. Wait a second. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Okay, I was gonna say we have -1 damage, so we suffer 1 damage. So it would be a heavy damage to the head, which is knocked down. The second mouth opens. If damage was dealt, we'd suffer disemboweled. We'd gain a bleed token. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Well, that sucks. They were our best one that we sent out. All right. Random resource, love juice. So we can make more babies off of them if we make it out of here. Okay. Basic action now. Oh no. We're not going to make it out of here, guys. It's over. This is it. Basic action. Closest threat in range. Everybody's knocked down. They're not a threat. No target. Disdain. Let me just read this to you guys. Face to face. Mono a mono. Place the phoenix at the center of the nightmare tree. There we go. It emits a hissing moan. All non-death survivors suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level. Perform spiral age in the phoenix turn. Okay. So we're gonna suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level, but I don't think it matters because we're gonna do survival spiral age. Remove all age tokens and gain 4 hunt XP for each token. If you gain more hunt XP than available hunt XP boxes, you cease to exist. Okay, well let's take a look. 4 times 4 is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Okay. This is ridiculous. Okay, well, let's see what happens. All right, so let's come back over here. So we're gonna disdain. We're gonna suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level, so that's 1. All right, and then we're gonna spiral age. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If you gain more Hunt XP than available Hunt XP boxes, you cease to exist. We are maxed out. 15 is still alive by some crazy reason. 19, however, has 16 boxes, 5 age tokens, so that's 20. So they cease to exist. Cease to exist. They haven't made any babies. We don't get any resources off of them. 10 is at a lot of Hunt XP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from retirement. They have 4 tokens, so that's 16. 10 ceases to exist. All right, well, this will be interesting. So it's the end of the Phoenix's turn. So 15 stands up. I think they were knocked out, and they wake up and they look around, and there's just this monster sitting on a tree in front of them. I think they see our bowman, what's his name? 5, dead on the ground, and there's something in his mind, right, that triggers that we normally go out with 4, but there's only 2. What happened to them? But there was nobody. There's nobody there. They didn't exist. So I think there's some kind of something in her mind that breaks because of that. But it's her turn. How many wounds do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds left. Let's see what happens. We're gonna come in. We're gonna stay back 1. We're gonna come in. We're gonna attack with our counterweighted axe. It's on a 6+, 5+ because we have +1 accuracy. 2 and an 8. So an 8 is a wound or a hit. Okay, -2 toughness to this location. Death blow. We're not gonna. This is interface. We're not gonna kill it with this. So let's 4 strength, 5 strength. So 5 + 4 + 3 + wound. Okay. Good. They have a survival. 5. So they're gonna spend it. They're gonna go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because it's not gonna matter, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Predator's aura doesn't happen. We don't. I wish we lost that if somebody died, but it's just done. They're just there. It's just there forever now. Okay. Phoenix's turn. The difference between a survivor with the least age tokens, that's going to be 15. Oh, well, I guess we lose all those age tokens, right? Okay. Materialize adjacent to the target. They get an age token. They can't block. Speed 2 hits on a 2+, 3+, 4+, 5+, 10 damage. So 9 damage. Doesn't matter. Ooh. Okay. What did I say? 2+, 3+, 4+, 5+. 2 misses. Surprisingly, 15 is still alive. Okay, basic action now. Closest threat in range. It's them. No target, disdain. Oh no, but they dashed. Oh no, wait, they dashed after their turn, so they get it back. Get an age token. They're now at 2. Oops, I just showed that underneath. I'll just add another one. Speed 2 hits on a 2+, 3+, 4+, 5+. miss. That's a miss. That's a hit for 1 damage. That's 1 damage to the waist. The waist has 3 armor, so we're down to 2. Okay. Razor Wind. They're gonna dodge. They're not gonna spend their survival. They're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, right here. Okay. Razor Wind happens. Okay. 15's turn. They're gonna move around. Nope, they're not gonna move around to the blind spot. They're gonna attack right there. It's on a 6+, 5+. 1 hit. Glorious Head. If they have any H tokens, they do, so we're gonna suffer rewind unless we crit. Crit! Ha! The trauma causes the monster to black out momentarily. The monster gains -2 toughness for the rest of this attack. Cancel any reactions until the end of the attack. Okay, well, we only hit 1, but it doesn't matter. I mean, that was a wound because of that. It would not have wounded before. Okay, now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. We're gonna get out of the way. Predator's Aura doesn't happen. Okay. Great. Phoenix's turn. Gouge and Feast. Survivor with the least H tokens. That's 15. Target suffers. Gets an H token. Materialize an attack. Right there. Speed 2. It's on a 5+. Okay, that's not so good. That's 2 hits, and we're going to destroy armor. Okay, the head. So we're going to do 1 damage. So let's look. So we can take damage to the legs if we destroy armor. So let's dodge the head. So let's see if we spend the survival. We do. Okay, that's the last survival. It's only a matter of time. So now we do 1 damage and we destroy armor to that location. So that's a light. Okay. Second mouth begins to feast. If damage was dealt and the target is adjacent to the monster, target suffers disemboweled severe injury. Bummer. Okay. So, disemboweled. Okay, your movement is reduced to 1. Oh no. Otherwise, at the end of the showdown, you are lost, dead. Okay, so how does that work? How does that work? Okay, let me read it. Disemboweled. Your movement is reduced to 1. Okay. Gain a bleeding token. They'd be knocked down anyways. Skip the next hunt. If you suffer disemboweled during a showdown, at least one other survivor must live to the end of that showdown to carry you back to the settlement. Otherwise, at the end of the showdown, you are lost dead. So, if everybody dies, so even if we defeat the Phoenix, she dies at the end. That means we don't gather any resources. We do get all of our armor back, but we don't get any resources because nobody survived. I mean, we survived the showdown, so we win, but you're dead. So I don't think that we would gain any resources. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see if she can kill this Phoenix before she dies. Her movement is 1. Okay. So Gouge and Feast is over. Basic action. Gain an Age token. Speed 2. It's on a 5+. 1 hit. 1 damage. 1 damage to the leg, so that's a heavy. They're knocked down. Okay. Razor Wind. Survivors in the blast zone suffer knockback 7, bash, and bleed 1. So they get back, send back 1. Gain another bleed token. We're gonna put it right here. Okay. It's the end of that. She's knocked down. She can't do anything. Phoenix's turn. Difference between us. Survivor with least H tokens. That's her. Materialize adjacent. So she moves up. Gain an H token. You can't block this. Well, she's knocked down anyways. Speed 2 hits on a 5+. 1 and a 3. 1 and a 3. Miss. Basic action. She's fighting. She's fighting till the end, guys. Gain an H token. Oh, closest threat in range. Well, that changes things. Disdain. Well, we made another round or two anyways. Spiral Age. Spiral Age. She has 5 tokens. She ceases to exist. Well, that's it, guys. So strangely enough, back at the settlement, they suddenly realized that they only sent one person out on this hunt for some reason, and their minds can't comprehend it because they always send 4, but for some reason this hunt only one went out, and they never returned. So let's look at defeat. That was a cool showdown. Definitely some cool mechanics. I want to play it a few more times before I can figure out kind of what's going on. We need a lot of insanity, because if we had a lot of insanity, we could get rid of all of those age tokens, spend it, and we need that surge, and we need more survival. But defeat. Okay. Roll 1d10. 1. Okay. On a result of 6+, a random survivor that died during the showdown finds himself back at the settlement. Wouldn't that have been cool? You have a new lifetime, but lose all the courage and understanding and must select a new name. Okay. All right. Well, so defeat happens. The rewards don't happen. If we lose, I don't think we do. Let me look at other showdowns. Let me look at the white line. Screaming hello. Okay. White lion. Okay. So I thought that maybe you did starvation, but maybe not. Maybe that doesn't happen if you lose. So okay, we don't get that love juice. All right, guys, we have suffered our first big defeat at the hands of the Phoenix. Brutal. Brutal. I don't think I'll be facing a Phoenix for a little while. Maybe not in this campaign, mainly because I want you guys to see how far I can get. I would lose 4 more survivors to test this Phoenix out again. Maybe we'll face a level 1 after we've gained some more stuff, but whew, that was rough. All right, it's late, so I'll probably do the settlement phase another night, but it'll just be a couple seconds again for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the flip side in a couple seconds. Thanks. All right, settlement phase. This one's not going to be very fun, unfortunately. We don't have any endeavors to do any innovations. We have no resources to build anything. So I'm hoping that our settlement event card isn't horrible and we can just forget this lantern year, move on to the next. So with that, setup is done. Survivors return. Nope, they didn't actually. They ceased to exist, 3 out of the 4 of them. Gain endeavors. Nope, no endeavors. Update the timeline. All right, so we are now entering Lantern Year 8, and we have to do Bone Witch. And but first we'll do a settlement event. All right. Grab my dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clinging mist. The settlement is hidden behind a thick green mist. Something about the way the lantern light passes through it makes them seem alive. Roll 1d10. Ooh, okay, so we have ammonia and guideposts, so hopefully that's going to help us. 4. Okay, 4. Does the settlement have ammonia? Yep. Yes, nominate a survivor to douse themselves in urine and run through the settlement, clearing the mist away. They gain +3 understanding, but -1 permanent luck for being so gross. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's do some baby makers maybe. So let's do these two are basically baby makers. Good thing I didn't send 3 and 13 out. They would have been completely dead. Okay, so let's see. Can't gain or use survival. This one is gone forever. -1 luck would mean that they could never crit. So let's do 2. He gains +3 understanding. 1, 2, 3. So he'll insight, but he'll do -1 luck. And honestly, okay, yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so that cleaning mist is done. So that wasn't horrible. That wasn't too horrible. Okay, let's get out our rule book and let's do insight. Insight right here. Okay. So we did that during the settlement phase. So let's see, the hunt, which once filled you with inexorable dread, takes on a new dimension. Your expeditions outside the settlement inspire you with curiosity and wonder. Gain the following ability and roll on the table. Well, that's kind of against our fear the dark, but okay. When you are returning survivor, gain +1 innovation to use the settlement phase. Okay, well that would have been nice to have. So we're Tinkerer. We rolled a 6. Gain +1 endeavor the settlement phase. Huh. Guys, we have 1 endeavor. That was worth it. I almost was gonna skip it, but sweet. Okay. Great. So we have an endeavor, guys. Alright, so next, update the timeline. Oh yeah, we have to do Bone Witch. So let's do that. Back out again. Run away! Gold. Bone Witch. One day, the exile emerged from the darkness. The settlement worried at the sound of her wailing chants. Everyone feared what mystery kept her alive in the darkness all these years. Some could not resist asking. All non-deaf returning survivors gain +3 insanity. Don't have to worry about that. The most insane returning survivor, is inexorably drawn to the Bone Witch and must endeavor at the witch camp. Otherwise, during the settlement phase, any survivor may endeavor at the witch camp if they choose. Okay, so we'd have to spin an endeavor since there's no returning survivors. Let's see. I don't want to look. I'm almost looking. Let's see. What else could we do? Let's set this aside for a minute. And so what else would we do here? We update the timeline, update the death count, check milestones, develop. Okay, so what do we have? Let's look through our resources. We would need, I kind of want to endeavor or innovate. So we need a bone, an organ, and a hide. So there's a bone, there's an organ. We have no hide. Oh, whatever we want. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So we're gonna skip the Bone Witch. We're not gonna do anything with her. I wonder. thought that maybe sometimes the Bone Witch comes back. Let's look at her one more time here. Bone Witch. Okay. Which camp if they choose? Alright, I don't see anything if we don't endeavor. So she's not going to return or anything like that. So I think that's it. She just comes in, wanders around for a little bit. She sets up camp for a while, and then once nobody visits her, because they're kind of scared of outsiders, right? So they just leave her alone, and eventually she leaves. Great. Okay. Not a bad one. All right. So now let's update the death count, which is substantial. So we lost 5. Dead. Level 1 Phoenix. Ranger year 7. Okay. Okay. 10. Dead. Level 1 Phoenix. Ranger year 7. Lose. Alright, 19. Dead. And 15. Dead. Level 1 Phoenix. Brutal. Return year 7. Okay. Alright, so that brings us down to 10, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Great. So our population is 10 now. I wonder, we don't have any love juice. No, nothing, no love juice. Okay, well, let's innovate. So we're going to use that endeavor, and then we're going to use let's see. So this is going to be our hide. This is going to be our skull, is going to be our bone. And then organ. So the lion testes are still you. Let's do testes, because we might want another bow at some point, so it would be nice to keep that. All right. Cool. Wow, I was thinking that this was going to be a complete waste, but thank goodness for that endeavor. All right, let's innovate. So let's draw 2, keep 1. I want that surge. Really, really bad. I want that surge. Cooking. Okay. Sculpture. Great. Not what we wanted. Okay, so that's the one where we can swap fighting arts, and then cooking. Start the settlement phase, gain +1 endeavor, and our survival limit goes up. I think that's going to be our best bet. We might be able to use some of those ants. Oh, that we didn't get because we died. Never mind. But yeah, okay. Well, we got cooking, so our survival limit goes up to 5, which is awesome. More the better. And then we gain +1 endeavor when we return. Let's just write +1. Whoops, if I can spell endeavor. All right, so that would be a reminder. Okay, so I think that's it. Updated death count, check milestones, developed, prepare departing survivors, which is what we're going to do next time. And yeah, that's it for the settlement phase. Thanks again for watching this episode. Again, leave a like if you enjoy it, and subscribe if you want to keep watching. I'm not posting all my videos on Reddit. I felt like I was kind of spamming, so I'm just going to post the major like major battles like the Butcher and the Kingsman and the Hand and stuff like that. So if you want to keep up to date on my videos, subscribe and you'll be able to watch them as soon as they come out. So anyways, that's it. Thank you so much again. See you next time.